everybody, it's Katie. I am going to give you guys the protein supplement video that I promised, I believe in my last video, I'm not sure, but I want to make sure that I get that done because the ones that I'm trying now are pretty good. I haven't had too many issues with them, so I'm just going to let it rip. The first one I'm going to show you is the first one that I bought besides my shakes, as far as like a meal supplement. I like peanut butter and chocolate, and I hadn't had anything sweet, so I figured that after not having something good and sweet and yummy and chewy and nice, after a month that pretty much anything would help. So I was at the store picking up my Loratab actually, and I found these. The numbers were great except for the calorie count, and the carbs are a wee bit higher than I would like. I got the Atkins Advantage chocolate peanut butter bar, and as you can see, there is 18 grams of protein, which is great, 1 sugar, which is excellent for us post-stoppers, 240 calories. That's a little high for me because that's like half of what I've been getting every day, if not half to a third of what I get on a daily basis calorie-wise, and only 2 net carbs. So I guess it's not too bad. There's no sugar, alcohol, and there's 10 dietary fibers, so that'll help in the number 2 department. Yeah, they are very thick though. I'm going to show you, I've been nibbling at this one all day. They're very thick and they're very chewy. It's actually more like a fudge consistency. So if you're going to eat something like this, I would start it earlier in the day. This has been all day I've been nibbling at this bar just to make sure that I get an extra 18 grams of protein for the day. Usually it's on days where I don't necessarily get my breakfast in on time, so I know that I'm going to need to make up for that. So 18 grams, that's great. I mean, that's like a third of my day's protein for 1 bar, but it's going to take you a long time to eat it. So, well, at least for me, because it's too heavy. So you're going to have to nibble on it throughout the day, but the great thing is they stay moist all day long. As you can see, this one's still nice and chewy. Okay, moving on. The second one I got from my doctor's office. Some of the surgeons actually sell protein supplements right there in the office. Mine happens to be one of those. This one I kind of like because it's an encouraging box. That's nice. This one is made by Healthwise, and again, it's a chocolate peanut butter, but let me get the glare off. It is like a Rice Krispie filling. Not Rice Krispie, rice cereal, I should say. It almost has the consistency of a whatchamacallit without the gooiness in it. It's very light and airy. This one, I can eat the whole bar in about an hour and a half, no problem. But they are smaller. This is the whole bar, but it's thick, so it's about the size of like a Milky Way. You know how they're a little smaller, but so anyway, they're good. But they come individually wrapped, so you can pop one in your purse or in your car. I wouldn't really recommend it in your car because the chocolate in these is very close to the consistency of regular chocolate. I don't get that gritty taste. It melts. It's very good. Number-wise, we have 4.5 grams of fat, not very bad at all for a meal supplement. 3 dietary fibers, 5 sugars. That's a little bit higher, but they told me to stay underneath 8, so we're still in the safe zone. And I got it from the doctor's office, so I don't think they're going to have any problems. And 14 grams of protein per bar. And there's 7 in the box. I don't know of a website for these guys. I'm going to try and find a website, but just know it's Healthwise. And on the inside of the box, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says, "Don't give up." Isn't that nice? That's just nice to know that my box is encouraging me. Okay, moving on. The next one, I didn't want all sweet stuff because, you know, there in the beginning, you guys know, all you post-noppers, everything is so sweet because you're on applesauce and, you know, yogurt and all these different things and the shakes. Everything is so sweet and you can't get away from it. So I decided that I wanted something salty or savory that I could have instead. I ended up getting one thing that was sweet anyway, but I went and got these. These are made by Kay's Naturals, and they actually have a website, kaysnaturals.com. I'll leave that link on the side. These have great numbers, 5 grams of fat. Now that's per bag and a half. So, you know, you're going to be looking at like 7.5 grams of fat. So, yeah, but like I said, this isn't something that I eat all at once. You eat it, munch on it throughout the day so that you're building up your metabolism. We have 3 dietary fibers, 6 grams of sugar. Again, this is per package and a half. And 10 grams of protein. So if you eat the whole bag, 15 grams of protein. So this one here is cinnamon toast, and it tastes just like a graham cracker. It has the same consistency of graham cracker. It's supposed to be like a pretzel, but it's not because it's made out of soy. And as soon as I told my husband that, he turned up his nose, but he liked them before I told him they were made out of soy. So that tells you there. And my son loves them. So they're good for kids too. A nice snack that you don't have to worry about kids having a bunch of junk food. I also got that in jalapeno honey mustard. For some reason, since I've had the surgery, all I want are things that have mustard incorporated in it somehow, except for real mustard. I won't go that far. I hated mustard before I had my surgery. But for some reason now, like I got a Dijon chicken when we went to Outback. I ate like a little tiny quarter of it, and a little bit of my garlic potatoes, and I was very satisfied. But the next day when I tried it for lunch, not so satisfied because it dried out, and it was very hard to get down. Speaking of which, that's all the protein supplements I have. I'm not really into them because I'm getting a lot of natural protein. So, but just know that the Atkins Advantage has a lot of different flavored shakes. So if you guys are looking for something like that, they have really good numbers. Except for calories, you're going to watch that. But if you're using it as a meal supplement, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I had a moment today, and you guys know that I've been using the binder around my waist because I've been having trouble with a pain. I've only got a minute left, so well, no, 2 minutes. I actually got sick today for like the first time since my whole surgery. Like I got sick, and it was on the chicken because it was so dry that it got stuck, and I couldn't swig some water to get it down, and I knew I just had to do it. So I got sick, and when I did, you know, you use a lot more muscles than you think when you get sick. And, you know, I had that pain on the side, and all of a sudden I felt a pop. Like something, and it felt like a stitch popped. And I'm like, oh my God, something has popped inside my stomach. Oh my God, what am I going to do? And then I realized throughout the day, I didn't have the pain anymore. I don't have the binder on as we speak. So here's hoping that whatever the heck it was is gone. To my friend that's having the same pain, I don't want to say go get sick, maybe it'll help, but it did help me. Maybe cough real good a couple times and see if maybe that loosens things up, because man, I feel great. I was scrapbooking tonight. I had a friend come over. I was scrapbooking. We walked like twice the distance that we normally do. She had a lap band in a couple months before I had my surgery. It's just different, and it's like, wow, this is nice because I feel totally different. I feel totally different. I feel a little bit of and not even a pain. It's just kind of like a lingering ache. Not even that bad. Nothing I couldn't live without. So hopefully tomorrow I wake up and I can tell you guys it's gone. I'm running out of time. I love you guys. Hope the protein helps. See you later. Bye.